behind the cape. The first thing is I just saw a tweet recently, actually. I guess Marvel, according to Exiled Scooper, I believe, Marvel is looking to include both Mahershala Ali and Wesley Snipes.
I don't believe that.
In this Blade movie now.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
I don't even know if it's going to happen. So why would I now believe that both of them are going to be in it?
Yeah, no, I don't believe he would allow them to do that.
And that would overshadow Mahershala Ali quite a bit.
Like, you bring Wesley Snipes back before my movie ever even graces the eyes of the audience, and then now you want me to share my film with him? Well, his first issue that he had, the first original script that got tossed was tossed because he had to share the spotlight with Black Knight, with Kit Harington's character too much. And then they all but cut that character from the Blade movie. So why now would he be okay with the former version of himself overshadowing him in the movie? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, it doesn't. I agree.
Computer's about to die. I'm about to plug it in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I agree. It doesn't really make sense for him to agree to doing that. And it also further leads me to believe that we're going to continue to get a bad script because you have to save it now with Wesley Snipes to be involved. So the script is probably still pretty trash. But that would also have to go along with thinking that this is actually going to happen. And I don't have any confirmation that this is for sure going to happen. But shout out to Exiled Scooper for thinking that it's going to happen.
Yeah, also, we need to start keeping like a tally on some of these scoopers.
Yeah.
I don't think you should just get to keep your status as a quote-unquote insider. Like, if you just put out erroneous stuff that never comes to pass, like, we should start taking score of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can start a frenzy, or you could just be out here spewing nonsense. And I don't think the reputation should stick to an Exile Scooper, and My Time to Shine Hello, a Daniel RPK, if you just putting out shit that was categorically false.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Run up a tally on these dudes.
Okay, so apparently Ice Cube has put out details on a Friday 4 script that was apparently supposed to happen. I guess Ice Cube, or Craig and Day Day's character, were going to go to a rehab that was started by Smokey's character. And that was like the plot behind it.
I guess I would have watched it. I wouldn't have preferred
Rehab's
sober versions of all three of them. But
yeah,
I guess it would have been. So he said the studio turned it down. I wonder if Chris Rock or Chris Tucker accepted it. I wonder if he was actually going to come back and do the role. We've heard that man talk till he was blue in the face about why he wasn't going to come back and do another Friday.
Sober Smokey.
Like, they literally would have wrote you the role that would have worked best for you, since you just got to be bone cold sober in every role that you play now.
Yeah. Yeah.
He tears me up, boy. To do what he did in The Fifth Element, but then to have a problem with playing a drug addict is something. That's
Especially
something.
when you don't actually have to smoke to do the character.
Something. Like, you were an actor, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
That's crazy. They released a clip of Creature Commandos.
I didn't see it.
It didn't do anything for me. And in fact, it was only a minute. Do you want to see it?
Sure. Yep. Hope it gets better than that.
That, like, maybe that's like one of the beginning clips of an episode or something. But it was just like, for a minute of the show, nothing really happened. And it didn't explain any of the characters for me.
Why is that the clip that you choose?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not a clip of them blowing something up, fighting.
Show me some action or explain the characters a little bit better.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good
I didn't expect
clip.
much from Creature Commandos in the first place. That didn't do anything to raise my level of anticipation.
It did not. And it's supposed to come out next week, I think.
Oh, great.
So for that to be the clip that you're putting out there, thanks. No thanks. Do we got any news on Gladiator 2 and how it's performing?
I have not seen the box office.
I know this was one of the biggest Thanksgiving box offices ever, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see where it's tracking.
Okay, Thanksgiving 5-day U.S. box office hitting amazing all-time 422 million high amongst all of the new
worldwide
releases that came out. That's domestic.
Ooh.
That's domestic.
Hey, chill. You might owe me $1.
And so that's between Moana 2, Wicked, Gladiator 2.
Oh, no. I'm talking about you talking about all those films together.
No. Yeah, that's
the total. Okay, come on, man.
Total box office.
I was like, damn.
420 million would be crazy for one
Jesus
movie.
Christ, yeah.
No, that's between Moana 2, Wicked, and Gladiator 2. So let's see if we can find. Looks like Gladiator 2 broke 100 million domestic, 200 million international, so 300 million worldwide.
Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. That movie has some legs. We might get to where we need to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're already totally at 320 million worldwide for Gladiator 2.
First weekend, that's impressive.
That's very impressive, actually. And considering I haven't seen it yet, that's pretty impressive. So I'm going to probably go out there next weekend and try to see if I can. And then Wicked, where are we at for Wicked?
Wicked.
Wicked is at
359
million. So even doing better, 359 million.
I did not think it was going to be competing with Gladiator that much. Now, who has the better legs, the musical or the action flick sequel? I hope the action flick sequel has the better legs.
Yeah,
but
this
we'll
is
see.
The musical.
We will see. I would say it is the musical.
And Ariana Grande fans.
Yuck.
There's that too. And then Moana 2 worldwide, 386 million. So even better than both of them.
Moana 2 is one we expected to do that children's movie, holiday season, kids are off. Yep. Yeah, plus it was a popular title to begin with, so kind of expected them to track that way.
Sure. So that's pretty crazy. Between the three of those movies,
it's pretty good.
All doing over 300 million.
That's pretty damn good.
Shows you the box office is doing its thing. Okay. Not mad at that. All right.
So first one I got is Don Cheadle. It's going to be starring as a part-time jazz musician and a full-time killer in a new action thriller called Canyon.
And a new action thriller?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be written by the written by the John Wick creator Derek Kolstad.
I feel like I just saw news that he just turned 60. So how many more of these does he have?
No, look, they're going to, the same way Ryan Coogler went off and made a vampire film before they finished Blade, they're going to make this movie before Armor Wars ever graces a screen.
Oh, for sure.
And they're going to make this movie, and it'll probably be legit. I liked John Cheadle in Hotel Rwanda. I liked him in, what is it? It's not The Spy. It's the, it's literally a spy movie. It's not called The Spy. What's another name for a spy?
What's another name for spy?
Yes.
Spy synonym.
Or just look up Don Cheadle cinematographer or cinematography.
Secret agent?
No.
Don Cheadle
filmography.
Hotel Rwanda, Crash.
Keep going.
Traitor.
There it is. Traitor. Excellent in Traitor. Right? I know Don Cheadle can carry a movie. I know Don Cheadle can keep me engaged as a lead. It's just, what position are you going to put him in? What story is he given? How much character background do we have to work with? All those things matter to an actor like Don Cheadle. So he has something to pull on. If you're going to give him the kind of hollow character of Rhodey to make good, I mean, he's done his best, right? He's an endearing character. But he only has so much bandwidth he can occupy. So I'd love to see him in a role like this that's virtually unlimited, that he can be as larger than life, or he could, seamlessly fit into a narrative. But it's not because that's what the studio has dictated for him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I got some news here. Frankie Muniz from that we all know from Malcolm in the Middle.
Yep.
Says that Bryan Cranston still checks in on him every few weeks.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, did he have some kind of health issue or something?
I don't know. When I read that quote at first, it came off a little weird. He was like, "Yeah, he comes to my band performances and my races and stuff." Like, is he stalking you?
Yeah, duh.
But no, maybe they have some residual effects from their father-son TV relationship.
Well, that too. But I think something happened with him, if I'm not mistaken, not too long ago.
With Frankie or with Bryan Cranston?
Frankie. I can't remember what health problems. Here we go. I don't know what that is. He had a suspected transient ischemic attack. I don't know what that is.
Well, I don't know what that is either.
However, that same month it was claimed on Dancing with the Stars that he suffered significant amnesia. theorized to be caused by multiple concussions. Okay. And that his former co-star, Bryan Cranston, often called him to remind him about the good times they had.
How'd he get so many damn concussions?
I don't know. Damn.
That's interesting.
But, yeah, no, it looks like Bryan Cranston has been around quite a bit, so it's a good thing. Oh, Muniz revealed that apparently he was having many strokes.
God damn. And it was giving him concussions?
I guess.
Or he maybe fell while he was having a stroke.
Individual gaps in his memory occurred due to a large number of concussions as a teenager.
What the hell were you doing? Frankie Muniz don't look like no damn football player.
No.
I got one for you. AMC theaters have added a queue to purchase tickets after seeing a significant demand go to the movies this weekend. So I'm guessing what they're saying is since there's like a backlog on the Fandango site or whatever, they have a waiting queue for you to get in and purchase your tickets.
Yeah.
I guess shout out to AMC. AMC is also the theater that's giving people hell about painting their face green. So don't give them too much credit here.
Is that also connected to people singing and Dwayne Johnson coming out and saying people should be able to sing in movie theaters?
I don't know. I heard Irvo saying that too. So I think it is Wicked related. I heard Cynthia Irvo saying the same thing, so I think it is Wicked related.
Okay, this is according to the AI overview on Google. I searched Frankie Muniz concussions. He suffered his first concussion in a soccer game, and then he suffered some through basketball, pee-wee football, and racing cars.
Okay, pee-wee football it is.
Which I guess is what he's doing now, is he's racing cars. He's like I don't know if he's an F1 driver or what.
Damn F1 driver.
Open wheel racing.
What the hell is open wheel?
That's what it says here. Look, open wheel. That looks like an F1 car to me. I think that's what he's doing.
Hey man, you get rich and you can do whatever with life.
I think that's what he's doing now.
Get some money, you can do whatever with life. You can stop acting and drive and be a professional race car driver, apparently.
And he's in a band, apparently, according to that.
You can do whatever you want with life. If one door closes, just open up another one and walk through it.
He's doing side missions now. Everybody knew him from Malcolm in the Middle and Big Fat Liar, and now there's this.
That is fucking hilarious.
That is crazy. Is 2024 a year where it's been only 2 or 3 standout movies? Why are the movies so bad this year?
I don't think there has been a lot of big ones. I think the studios obviously have leaned into the holiday season for a lot of their stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody's leveraging heavy into the holiday season this year. I mean, but you have that sometimes year over year. I think 2025 should be a stronger year.
It could be a slow year because everybody's investing into 2025.
Yeah.
Which seems to be a lot of things going on.
A big year. Yep, big year.
Marvel's obviously got a few things going on. DC's redoing their universe to have some of the
Paramount will
movies
be back in 2025. Paramount.
Yep. John Wick movies are coming out in 2025.
Warner Brothers will be gearing up in 2025. So everybody's
Mortal
coming
Kombat
back to
2.
the table. Yeah, 2025 is a competitive
so many movies
year.
coming out in 2025. So they're probably just investing into that.
The only other thing that I have is the adjustment that's happening on Ahsoka season 2. Apparently, they are writing it as such that it caps off in season 2 in case they don't get renewed. So whatever arc we have for season 2 of Ahsoka, it will be completed in season 2 of Ahsoka.
They can stop there, but then they should
just
hopefully
in
be able
case.
to build on it in case as well.
And honestly, I don't think this has a whole hell of a lot to do with Ahsoka. I think it has everything to do with the Acolyte and how that just went down. They don't want to be left or put any permanent stains on anything that they could deem needs to be written off. Right? So I think that's where that's coming from. Now, what they could do to alleviate this is make sure it's as close as possible to whatever's going on in the Mando movie. That way, the arc can be closed off enough to the degree of Ahsoka's standpoint, but open enough to carry up or to pick up or carry on in the Mando movie. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, okay, from her standpoint, maybe we're done, but the Mando film is going to carry it on, and that's when we'll get some additional information or have another arc added on or we'll totally close it out, whatever happens. Mm-hmm. But from her standpoint, probably with Ezra and her and Thrawn or whatever, universe they left her in, when she makes it her way back, that'll probably where we start up on Mando.
Got you. Okay.
Is what I'm thinking.
Makes sense. Anything else for Behind the Cape? Chat, y'all got anything that we should probably discuss?
Yeah, anything else that we missed, let us know.
I feel like I don't know if it was maybe MoFly or somebody. I feel like they said something about what's the show we've been talking about a couple times. They had a really big budget on Netflix that you've been kind of
Arcane
here and there. Yeah, I feel like somebody said something about Arcane.
Yeah, the way that Arcane is kind of winding down here is making me a little disappointed, but we'll save that for another day. I don't want to open up a whole another can of worms, but I feel MoFly's trepidation with how that series wrapped up for sure. I think the last thing here, and then we'll get out of here. Vin Diesel did make a mention about making
Fast and Furious,
wanting to make it more
Street
practical.
level?
Like, bro, first of all, if your goal was to eventually bring this back to the streets, maybe there was some moves that we shouldn't have made. And then
going to the fucking moon, yeah.
He also did mention that he wanted to work with Dwayne The Rock Johnson again.
I heard that too.
I think that's a move. I think that is like hey, Dwayne, you talk so much shit when you got that Black Adam deal that you thought that you was just gonna walk out on me.
Yes,
I'll take you back, brother. Come on back. I'll take you back. Come on. I'll put you underneath my wing. My steroids pumped up wing.
That's
I'll put you underneath here.
He can do that though because he did get Brittany Griner freed.
Who did?
Vin Diesel.
Okay.
Do you not remember the Instagram photo where it was like, where it was like, I want Brittany Griner home, but it was just like, bro, what? And then, surely enough, she was there.
It was all Vin Diesel.
It was all Vin Diesel.
That is Behind the Cape. Give us your thoughts on all the takes we got there in the prompt below. Like, share, subscribe. Again, we do this every Sunday. If you're new, we'll be here at around 4 o'clock on every Sunday, streaming, doing Behind the Cape and Dubs and L's.
Absolutely. And then obviously for Behind the Cape, we'll be here every Thursday at 10. So make sure you see the clip for Behind the Cape. And then obviously feel free to peruse the playlist that we've got for Behind the Cape to see what we talked about in previous weeks. I'm sure there's some stories that can tie into some of the stuff we're tying now. And, obviously just check to see what we got. So on that note, peace.
We out here. Go Blue!